Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today it is December 31st, 31st. It's the last day of the year, and I'm not drunk yet, but I'm here to tell you a little bit about 2013. And ho ho ho, ho ho ho. I'm a little bit late to the party, but what do you think of my beard? All right. So I'm Santa Claus, and I'm going to talk about 2013. I should be back in Norway already, but I'm still around. Um, so it starts to itch. Oh, yeah, this year has been quite crazy. I'm not going to talk you all about it. this is this is not really tasty, is it? all right, all right. Is it? You like it? You like it? Yeah, it took me a while to grow. Took me a while to grow, but anyway. So yeah, this year was quite crazy. It started in January, as most years do. Apparently, I've been told today that most years start actually in January. And I was recovering from a broken leg. I broke my leg like 3 months earlier, and it was still hurting. And I was trying to get my internship working. I had an internship by that time. So I'm not going to talk too much about that part, but it went, at the end it went quite well. We got I graduated last year, this year still 2013. So I'm very proud of that I achieved that after all. A lot of tough periods, a lot of good periods as well. But we're gonna talk mostly about Marvel. So anyway, it was a great year for Marvel as well. I think for me also 2013 was like a turning point year where a lot of stuff happened. You know, we had the crisis still going, and but I really think a lot of things happened that set a foundation for the future. I think 2014 is going to be the first year that we're going to grow. Um, so anyway, in May, it was quite funny. I was at the end of my studies and I was trying to see what can I do in my spare time, because I used to play World of Warcraft in my spare time. I like that a lot, still do. Not playing it anymore. I'm not playing it anymore, but I still liked it. So I was thinking about I wanted to do like a stream, or a let's play. First I wanted to do a let's play, and I was thinking about um, Baldur's Gate let's play or something. There was the enhanced edition out there, which is quite cool. But I was thinking, yeah, it's not really what I want. So I was even contemplating to start a. I'm gonna have to remove the beard because it hurts. I was contemplating a let's play for World of Warcraft, and starting out like a let's play, and just starting out with a new account, and starting out with level 1 something, and then just, you know, stream or let's play all the achievements. And as soon as I got to achievements that you cannot do alone anymore, by the time I would hope to have enough people that would want to help me, and get in the end to 100% achievement on World of Warcraft, which is something that was a project that gonna take you years. But I think that would be something I want to do. But anyway, Iron Man 3 came out in May, and then I was looking like, I found out this game, Marvel Heroes. So Marvel Heroes is all I needed to know was it's an action RPG like Diablo, which is good. It's from one of the creators of Diablo 1 and 2, which is great, David Brevik. And for the third part, it was with Marvel Heroes, and I've been a Marvel Heroes fan since I was sitting. Even before that, I got Dutch comics with the Hulk, with Fantastic Four, and with the Spider-Man in there. And Spider-Man always was most attractive to me as a hero, mind you. And later in the 90s, when you were sitting downstairs with your dad and your brother, you were watching the 90s animated series of Spider-Man, which is so good. 90s X-Men is really good. So that's, all the time I've been reading Marvel. I've even been collecting comics myself, and I had the money for it. So anyway, this is the game that I'm gonna do. This is the game I'm gonna stream. So I was lucky enough to find out about the Ultimate Pack, which gives you the symbiote, Spider-Man costume, and all the heroes, and all the stash steps, and a lot of extra stuff. So I bought that, and I set up my stream, and that was in May 29th. The game came live. I was streaming here in the same room Without the beard though. Why am I doing this? Um, and I started out with streaming this game, and I even got it quite scary to stream, but because suddenly you're exposing yourself, you're exposing your weird voice, your looks to the world. And I remember I was playing the whole story for Symbiote Spider-Man. You show all the cinematics, which are awesome. And in the end, you fight Doctor Doom. Spoiler. And I was with the Cyclops at that time. He was a little bit more hardcore as me. Like, I wanted to push it more. But I was like, let's fight Doctor Doom. And we died a lot. But I even got a retweet from Marvel Heroes, or I think from MM Society at that time. And because I was tweeting like, I'm fighting Doctor Doom with Cyclops, and people logged in. Suddenly there were like 30, 50, 60 people watching. I was like, what's happening? When my first days of streaming, and I remember that I got scared. I didn't know what to say anymore, and also we wiped a lot. A lot of people came in, and all they seen was people constantly running back and forth, dying all the time, and it was crazy. Anyway, it was good fun. So that was my start of stream. I kept streaming almost daily and enjoying it, and started to build up a fan base. I tried to be consistent. I only stream Marvel Heroes because that's a game that's worth streaming. It had a tough time, a tough start, but in August, Human Torch came out. It was also Human Torch came in the game, and the first new hero. It was done amazingly well. So nothing really changed on his playstyle. It was right. He nailed it down from the start. It's one of the heroes they should be most proud of, I think, this year. And also they got Midtown Manhattan. Midtown Manhattan is the first endless zone. So you go there, mob spawn constantly, and it's really good. So I think that was a great addition to the game. And so I did a race for World First 60. I did not make it. I think I was second or third. I got a lot of spare boosts. I did bet it. At that time, if you opened a fortune card, you could get a boost. So I invested in some fortune cards, and I got a little bit of boost. And someone that won it um, apparently was really lucky on this boost. He also only got XP boost. So it is a little bit of pay to win there. But I mean, winning the first 60, there's no achievement for that. It's just acknowledgement. But it was great to do to push myself to try to get world first. It took like 2 or 3 days, constantly Midtown Manhattan. It was awesome fun. Gotta go back to Human Torch. He's great. So the game kept going on. Emma Frost was next. She was my main from the start. She was really good designed as well. I played her quite a bit. In September, I also got my own personal diploma. I finally got my study done. Really, I got my diploma, my graduation. So that was also cool. So Luke Cage came in September. I think the game kept developing very good. All of the bugs came out. The defense system came in. I think about Emma Frost would make a lot of heroes stronger again and not dying in one hit. So that was all good changes for the game. So in October was a big, huge month this year. I ran a marathon. Half a marathon in 1 hour 54. I'm still really proud of that. I mean, a year before I broke my leg during a soccer game, so I never really walked before. I was training for the marathon in 2012, but then in September I broke it. October was the marathon. So 1 year later I was recovered, and I kind of pushed myself training a little bit too much. I tired myself out by running so much times a week. But in the end I got 1 hour 54, so it was really good. And October was also the month, and we all remember that one, of Charity Heroes. So, what is Charity Heroes? In September, I was streaming. I was one of the I don't know if I was the only, but there was a lot of streaming Marvel Heroes. I was, I think, the only one that did exclusively. It doesn't really matter, but it didn't really get the love on Twitch that it should get. I still don't think that's the case, but it's I think in 2014 it's going to change, and I'm going to help out with that as well. But I lost my train. But so Arnold was there, and he Arnold, if you're watching, I know you're watching There you are, sir. Um, to be part of a community, I was gonna be the. All I had to do was just stream like I was streaming, and I was on that site, so a lot of people could go to that site, ask questions and stuff. So I had my own website at the time, didn't really get out of the ground, but so I thought, why not? So I already had like 5 streamers streaming regularly this game. So in October, I thought this is the time to start to do a charity event, and we announced that early October. I just set the date. It's gonna be last weekend of October, um, and a lot of stuff happened that month. All the preparations. I had my own job. I had a job at then as well, so um, I had to work. I had to set that up. Suddenly, a lot of things come. I was just like, let's do it and just stream, and it's gonna be fun. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of things had to happen. A lot of organizational stuff. A lot of stress from some drama, from some other stuff that was running around that time, and yeah, there was a time when we thought, well, let's just not do it, all right. But we pulled through, and we got an amazing weekend. Um, um, so it's yeah, everyone know that it was a great weekend. We raised over $2,000 for a company that helps children and their families cope with autism. So that yeah, if I think back through that weekend, I can only smile. Um, so many good memories to put that out there. So that was October. Um, it was a great month. November came as a shocker. November was quite tough because they announced Loki out of the blue before 1 week before the Asgard opening event. They announced Loki just a hero out of nowhere. It was like, whoa, can they do that as well? They can. It's a villain. He's playing as on the good side, but he is a villain as well. So that suddenly opened all the characters that can be villains in this game as well. That was great. Um, so that happened in November, and there was the opening event of Asgard, and I thought, I had some vacation days I had to pick up, so I thought let's. There was some kind of contest, so let's push myself, try to get the contest, try to get some exclusive items in the game, and I pushed myself really hard that week. I got in top 10. We all know how that went. It was crazy. I think everyone that wanted to try to be in top 10 was not prepared for what was coming. It was a week long of stress, of really hard work, and after that week, I ended up in top 10. I got a lot of help from people. Thank you again for that. Um, I was thinking, okay, what do I want to do? Because this is not, it was so just the charity heroes event was a lot of stress, a lot of work. The opening event was a lot of work. Trying to be competitive streamer, or not competitive streamer, but a streamer that's here for the game the whole time. It's just not, for me at least, not cannot go together with just a normal life, and I need a normal life. So that was a realization that I had to make. So that's why in December I wasn't really streaming at all, as you all know. So, but I wanted to do something for you, and that's gonna be in 2014, where we're almost there. Because I'm not gonna give up the streams because it's too much fun. But that's coming in a little bit. It's gonna have some spoilers, so all right. That was November. Then PvP came, and PvP is now back in the game. It's in a pretty good state, I think. Still in beta, but they're working on that, so it's a good thing. It opens up ways for tournaments and everything. It's gonna happen in 2014, hopefully. Leaderboards and stuff is coming, so that's great news for us competitive people out there. So all in all, the game evolved really from like a baby to like a big game. So then December came, and I decided to figure out my life, to set my life straight, and that revolved about something really special that I asked my girlfriend, which was supporting me for 4 years, on the 12th of December. We've been supporting. She's supporting me. We didn't really have a relationship. She just had to support me with all my crazy stuff that I'm doing all the time. No, but we had a 4 years long relationship, so long as I've ever been in, and I decided, like at the end of November, that this was the time to set up something good. And at the 12th, I went on my knees and I asked her to marry me, and she said yes. So that was so good. You still owe me